Hello. Mhm. Hello. Hello. Oh, that was like really, really. Oops. Mhm. Hello. Well, there's like a minute, right? What felt like a minute. Yeah, it's like a minute, right? What felt like a minute. Yeah. It sounds terrible too. What felt like a minute. Yeah. Sounds terrible too. Maybe it's sounds terrible. Maybe it's howdy, 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 Steve. All right. So good to see you tonight. I've been excited for this stream. It's our first day back streaming since the last time. And what can we do with circles? Well, I am using a cheat circles. Because I decided that I get better circles that way and faster. So what can we do with circles? Well, there's a lot of things we can do. Balls. Chicken is good. Hi, chicken is good. Yes, we can do balls. It's always a fun thing to do. This was my pre-made circle that I can just trace. It makes it a lot faster and easier for me. And the lid of some soda that I had. I'm reusing plastic to help keep the earth from having this piece of plastic. And I always love drawing faces, so I think that I'm going to draw a face in this circle. Yeah. Will, hello. Hi. good to see you again. Make my day. Should use a compass, different sizes. Well, why didn't I think of that, Steve? What a swell idea. Um, and where to put it. This is another great way to make circles, of course. Just put one random one right here, just because Steve told me to use a compass. Oops, I lost the middle. I hate when that happens. Hmm, off just a teeny bit. Maybe that's why I don't use the compass. Yes. Squiggy, hello, Squiggy. Welcome to the stream. It's very nice of you to join tonight. And what can we do with circles? I have so much fun filling in circles. That's what I do with them. And I also make shapes. So we'll start with this little one here, and then we'll get into some shapes. I think her eye got weird. I was thinking too hard about it. I was going to tape this down, but I couldn't find where I put my tape from the last time. So I'm going to be all over the place. With my own circles. I'll use a little paint. I had a good friend of mine give me some new paint brushes the other day. I'm really excited to use those because they're really nice ones. And so here we have a circle turning into a picture of some sort. I'm having kind of a quiet night, I think. Feeling just a teeny bit melancholy. Melancholy. Anybody know what that definition of melancholy is? I think it's kind of a, I don't know how to describe it. But definitely, I guess a quiet night. That would describe it. And Squiggy, I like your little emoji there. That's cute. All right, so there's one. Now this one I put a face in. I might put a face in this one too, actually. But this one we did with our compass is going to be different. We're going to make another circle inside of that one. Just a teeny bit bigger or smaller. Smaller. Yes, smaller. Let's see, how small do we want to go? I think there. That's a good size. You can find the center. Yeah, there. I think I might be getting the hang of this after all. So let's darken that up a little bit. Now, just for grins and giggles, we're just going to put in some lines in our circle. So this is going to be a very organic drawing. And I suppose you could use this thing. What do you call it? I can't even think of what you call it. Something, got to call it something. Get the same lines going. Yeah, I'll just do it my way. I enjoy drawing lines and circles. And what is a circle anyway? What is a circle? It is a shape. It is the sun. It's a baseball, soccer ball, moon. Any of those things. A protractor. Oh, thank you, Steve. So this little guy that I couldn't remember the name of is called a protractor, which can also help make circles, which I think I'm going to do one right here, I think. Maybe like a half circle. I'm just going to follow this shape here. So I did have a melancholy day. Um, I worked again, of course, my 6 day a week work week. And I think it's Monday. I think yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, definitely. And I worked at a grocery store yesterday till 10 at night. And tonight I only had to work until 6 at the storage place. Eventually, this is going to be my job. I speak it, so shall it be. I actually have a few commissions I'm doing, which is a good start. And inside of those shapes, we could make more shapes. But tonight, we're going to just make a few little guys. And let's see if we do a face in this one. Anybody else like to draw or paint faces? I think I've always been fascinated with that human face. Not really fascinated with dog faces. They're pretty simple, but definitely human faces because each face is different and has its own character. And well, smiley face. Um, you think I should draw a smiley face? Could try it. Let's see. I think I did it too low. Let's see. So our lips are up here somewhere. So our little smiley would be right there. See if I can draw a smile. I draw smiley faces. Oh, do you? Oh, I'd love to see one sometime. I bet they're amazing. A little lopsided face here. And let's give you a little smaller chin. Chinny chin chin. She kind of looks deformed rather than smiley. Don't give her squinty enough eyes. Maybe like that. Well, I think smiley faces are wonderful. Like just a regular smiley face. There, I think I got it this time. Very cool, very cool. Inside of this circle, I'm going to add a couple more little things. little half circles. Mm, I think that's enough for now. So I have these two circles up here. What should I put in those? I think we should just do some random lines. Random lines are fun. So I'll finish this circle and then we'll add a little color. And one of the things I really enjoy drawing are trees. So I think I might put a tree in here today. I heard that the PlayStation went offline yesterday, and my son is a streamer, but I think he usually takes Sundays off anyway, so that's cool. And my circle wants to have a triangle on it. From point to point. Inside of this triangle, I'm going to draw another triangle because triangles complement the circles. At least I think so. Hello. Circles complement circles as well. So, did anyone do anything fun over the weekend? Anyone watch football? And if so, did anybody's team win that you were voting for? All right, let's throw some color on here. I can use my friend's brush. I think I keep bringing it down, don't I? Let's see. If you can't see it, let me know if I bring it down too far. I'm trying to keep it up here for you. So I think we'll do another 15 minutes of fun circles. Just because we love circles. And some fun colors. Put away my protractor and my circle maker. What was that thing, Steve? Silly me, I can't remember. I think all this work has been driving me insane. I might just quit working just because I don't like it anymore. You know, everybody thinks you have to work in order to make a living, but I think you can do whatever you want. Compass, thank you. Thank you. My protractor and my compass are now put away. We've got ultramarine and phthalo. I'm not going to use phthalo. We're going to use some ultramarine blue. Just a tad. See if you can see all my creativity going on here. So my colors. I keep them out so I remember which colors I used. And I really haven't used much green. Usually a green kind of person. Green is an awesome color. It's in everything. Grass, trees, grass. Did I say grass twice? There's a little more of that. Burnt sienna. Burnt sienna. That's enough colors. And we're going to pick out a brush for my new brush set. I'm real excited to use. I got them all wet already, so they got all that stuff off them that they come with. And let's see, what's the smallest little brush I have? Maybe I'll use the bigger brush right now. Yep, that's the one I'm going to use, the bigger brush to cover bigger space. This is my invisible paint. It'll change color in just a moment. I bet nobody else uses invisible paint. I created this myself. Can't go wrong that way. Right. Time for the invisible paint to change color. See, let's see that. This goes against my melancholy mood, however. It sure would be nice if I had a friend to hang out with tonight. I live alone and sometimes it gets really lonely, and I just want someone to hug. Be nice if, you know, just the right person would show up on your door one day and say, "Hey, I'm here to give you a hug." Call it a surprise visitor from the angels. Steven, wow, what a mice brush. It is a mice brush. It's working very well. I'm very pleased with this actually. Look at that, just filling up those little circles we made. And I say we because we are all here together. And I'm using a little more paint than I thought I would. Usually I have way too much paint. Tonight I decided not to do that. And now I don't have quite enough. But yes, this brush is amazing. And I think that one was a brilliant red that I was using. That's a good, a lot of that. A very good friend gave me some new brushes. Um, it's very cool of that person who may or may not be watching tonight. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. It's a secret. This works really good for going around. And we're just using some acrylic paint. I want to get the circle just right. So I have to move my paper. Finally went out and got watercolor paper. I splurged. I think it's impossible for me to do a half hour, although I am trying. I think in order for me to do it just a half hour of art, I would have to just paint one big circle, one big square, and one big triangle. But I'll have to say this is nice and relaxing after a long day at work. Look at that color spread right on there. Steve, nice. I'm sure he is. You know me too well, Steve. You know me too well. It's funny. I think I how long have we known each other? Like, I think at least 4 or 5 years. Chit-chatting here and there. It looks like one of those circles that you see on the road that says no whatever, like no crossing or no walking here or whatever, or no something, and it's crossed out. No chemicals. We'll say chemicals. And girls can be chemical, I'll have to say. Chemically challenging. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Now, on to the next beautiful color. Let that dry a bit. And I think my next brush is going to be a little flat one because, as I said, I am drawing a tree. It's my secret tree. You would never know it was a tree. Hazardous. Steve, you don't know all the words I'm trying to say. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm just going to do this tonight. Just go around nice. This color going down. Well, here comes the fun part. We're going to use our brown color. Oh no, I put it back in the bucket. I forgot which color I'm using. I think it was raw umber, maybe. Anyway, it's this little dark color here. These brushes are really nice. They have good edges. Just need a little more water for this one. Because this, tell me when you see it. This is our tree. And 9:44. Okay. Well, let's just speed this up. I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of base here. And skin on our little faces. Yeah, these are really good brushes. And you're not supposed to hold them like a pencil. You're supposed to hold way back and paint this from a distance. But being that I'm not doing that today, I'm doing this. And that's the way I like it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I have been using some basic colors tonight. Nothing too fancy. In circles, you want to use the natural curve of your hand. Nice, perfect curves. Right. Nice and short tonight. Adding a little more water here. I'm sure a liner brush would work much better with this type of painting, doing hair, but I just felt like going out of the lines. We can do whatever we want. Suppose we could give this one a little bit of skin too. Where we go. A little bit of color. I don't know about the smiley one. It's kind of weird. I think this stream is hazardous tonight, actually. I don't know why it always takes so long to do these. It just once I start doing it, I just get into it. And because I got it out, I might as well use it. We're going to use our purple. Purple, purple, purple. That's going to be for our triangle. So tonight we made a tree with our triangles. I mean, with our circles. Couple of faces and some shapes. I think that's all we need to do. Hmm, I get jealous. Here in Florida, a lot of people are retired. Some of them get bored. Some of the retirees. And some of them have so much fun playing pickleball, going boating, fishing. A lot of them like golfing. I haven't actually ever golfed myself, but golfing is a big deal around here. The first year I was here, I did not work. and it was fabulous. I would take my bicycle and ride around with a backpack and a GoPro, stealing coconuts off that had fallen off trees from the neighbors that weren't home. And by the way, most of them were only there for 6 months of the year. So they didn't really want their coconuts anyway. It was kind of fun. I made coconut milk. I made coconut oil. It's really fun to make things yourself. Hey, Rich, when did you show up? Good to see you. It's been a day. How was your day? I just got home. It was not a good day. I'm so tired of the snow every day. Oh, that's right. You guys are getting snowstorms up there, aren't you? That sucks. That's why I live in Florida. 'Cause it's cold up there. That's right. Since January, we only had 4 days without snow. Oh, that sounds awful. Just awful. Sorry to hear that. It's kind of sucky, I suppose. Living in the great Northeast in the Adirondacks, it is cold up there. It's beautiful. In the summers, you can just go up there and hike in the mountains, the woods, look at all the streams and some waterfalls. But I remember, I think there was bugs there in the summer too. Single digits tonight, like 3 degrees. Oh, that was so terrible. What another color, but it's very similar to the red, so I'm not sure how this will work. Hmm. Well, what would it be like having a painting with no yellow? Here's my canvas. Lopped it right on there. Well, it's double digits here, Rich. We've got, oh gosh, 80, 79, 80, 83. It's terrible. And yes, I'm rubbing it in. Never liked shoveling all that snow up there. I think we'll give that girl in the center a little bit less eyes. We'll just shape them up a little bit. Well, Rich, I hope you'll trade. No, thank you. Just keep warm, okay? Keep that fire going. Keep that fire burning. Remember that half circle we put there earlier? We are going to make that yellow because I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favoriteest colors. So bright and cheerful. It's very bright and cheerful. Ring around the circle. Let's fix that girl's face there in the center because it's weird looking. Oops, I don't want that one. That's my Sharpie. I don't know if I'm going to draw any more smiley faces. They just come out weird. Anyway, this is our show tonight. Nothing too spectacular. Just a melancholy night. I could use paint for this, but I've learned that this is just as good for this type of thing. Mhm. Well, guys, it's been nice hanging. But I do think we are done for the night. So join me tomorrow night for some more half-hour of art. And this video will be available for your lovely viewing later. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. And everyone who gave me a like, thank you. I really appreciate that. You like and subscribe, and like that too. See you next time.